I'm going to be talking about the rapper Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was born and raised in the ghetto neighbourhood of Hollygrove, New Orleans as Dwayne Michael Carter II. He dropped the D in his name because he was a junior and he didn't want to be associated with his abusive father, who was no longer a part of his life. Wayne started rapping at the age of 3 and created his first proper track, Hollygrove, at the age of 9. It was this track that impressed Brian Williams aka Birdman and Ronald Williams aka Slim. By the age of 11, Wayne got the chance to join Birdman and Slim's record label Cash Money. At 14, although a star student, his mother agreed to pull him out of school to pursue his dream of being a rapper, even though she would have preferred him to have a proper job. Wayne started off his career at 15 when he became a member of the Cash Money group, the Hot Boys. During his time with them, he became a father and he made his first million at 17. One day, when talking in the studio, Birdman asked him to come up with a sound for the end of his songs. Wayne came up with Bling Bling, and so the word was created and associated with his teeth and the jewellery. To this day, Birdman still wishes he had copyrighted it. At the turn of the millennium, the Hot Boys split in a money dispute and Wayne went on to pursue his solo career with Cash Money. His career began to nosedive in 2002 when Wayne recorded for the last time all of the material he had ever written down. For that day onwards he freestyled. He wanted all his things to be real, what he was thinking at the time. This inspired the release of the album The Carter in 2004, which pushed his career to an all-time high. Now a star of Cash Money, Wayne moved to Miami to mingle with other hip-hop stars, but something was missing from his life. Later in that year, he went on to marry his childhood sweetheart and the mother of his daughter. In 2005, The Carter 2 hit shelves. Also in 2005, the tragedy struck his hometown when Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans. At first it had no real effect on Wayne, as most of his family has already moved, but as he started to hear of his childhood friends and neighbours who had been killed in it, it became real. Wayne had to do something, but unlike other celebrities who were doing fundraising, he quietly went to see the devastation for himself and with the help of Cash Money started to rebuild parks and communities. Deeply affected by the political controversy of Hurricane Katrina and angered at the hesitation of the government aid, Wayne put all his emotions into a song and named it Georgia Bush. Wayne's first headlining show was in New York 2007. On stage, he voiced his opinion of the police after being frisked on entering the venue of his own show. This must have upset the NYPD because later that evening his tour bus had been pulled over and searched. Police found a stash of marijuana and a loaded pistol, and although it was claimed to belong to one of his entourage, Wayne was arrested. Trying not to let this get him down, he put all his energy into his music and produced The Carter 3, which shot to #1 in the album charts and sold 1.5 million copies in the first week. Wayne was a household name. He was everywhere, talk shows, magazines, even Barack Obama voiced his admiration of him. In 2008 he became hip-hop's undisputed king, and in 2009 he went on to the Grammys and he was nominated for 8 Grammy Awards. At the Grammys, he paid a tribute to his hometown by performing with Jay-Z, his childhood idol, his heartfelt song, Tie My Hands. Beating other nominees, including Jay-Z, Wayne won 4 Grammys that night, describing it as the biggest night of his life, and stated, "Wow, you can't get no moment better than this." At 28 years old, Lil Wayne has went beyond his boundaries and his own stereotypes, and he's still growing. Everything about him is music, and as he says, "I'm a real artist, give me a canvas and I'll give you art." Thanks for listening.
Yeah, boy.